everyone, and welcome to this edition of Crypto Chat with me, your host Eliane, from today not so sunny Cyprus. It's raining cats and dogs outside, and today we are going to talk about crypto. Today's project is called RXEAL, and what we will give you an insight into RXEAL is basically how this will protect both landlords and renters in the rental markets. We all know very well that the rental market around the globe is worth trillions of dollars annually, whether you are in a developed country or in a developing country. Rental markets are humongous. Now, we all know that there's always disputes arising between the renter and the landlord when it comes to the deposit at the end of the term. Now, by having the RXEAL platform, we are protecting both the renter and the landlord from messy disputes. And also, because the funds of the deposit are kept in the smart contract by the Ethereum blockchain, it is like an escrow, and it protects the renter from, say, the landlord just taking those funds and eating them and not having the funds to give back to the renter at the end of the term. Billions of dollars annually are lost in huge legal battles because of these disputes that arise, and they can be very messy disputes, and they can go on for months, and it creates a lot of headache, legal fees for both the renter and the landlord. Now, by having this RXEAL platform, the deposits which are put in a DAO of DAI, which DAI is a cryptocurrency that is pegged to the dollar. So it's not like Ethereum, which is more volatile and the value of it will go up and down. DAI is a bit like Tether, in a way it's kind of pegged to the US dollar, so your money won't lose value or gain huge value. There won't be this kind of big up and down volatility movement. So say you are a renter and you're going to pay a $1,000 deposit. At the end of the contract, you should get $1,000 deposit back. So there's not this worry about, oh, but cryptocurrencies are so volatile, blah, blah, blah. If I give $1,000 and then Ethereum goes down next year, I'll only get 500 back. No, you'll get back the right amount in US dollars. The one good thing about this platform is that it will have a kind of legal structure involved via arbitration. Now, we know that in traditional cultures, arbitration has worked very well and is a far less costly way of dealing with disputes. So the arbitrator gets a small fee, like 9 RXEAL tokens, for helping to arbitrate and find a solution to the problem. There's a small fee the RXEAL platform as a whole takes to do this whole smart contract business, but everybody benefits because it's secure, it's safe, it's easy, very simple, and rental markets are kept far more clean and transparent than what they are already now. There's a big team, as you can see here. Dimitris Orlovs is co-founder Business Strategy and Marketing, Alexandros Poutrans, co-founder Technology and Operations, Yanis Dabon, co-founder Legal and Finance, Boris Kozyorov, Development Lead, Yanis Egel, Design, UX and UI, Lien Abola, Real Estate and Legal, Mindaugas Chokas, Finance and Technology, and they also have advisors. Now, they've already collected funds via private investment, and there's a pre-sale and normal sale. And as we can see here in the distribution, there is going to be a maximum RXEAL token supply of 96 million. Now, whatever tokens don't get sold in the ICO, if if they don't reach basically their hard cap of 37,975 Ethereum, those tokens will be burned. So that will decrease the supply, which will increase the value, obviously. The minimum hard cap, the minimum soft cap, in ETH is 300 only. So they don't really need that much to actually create the platform, but of course the more they raise, the more advertising, the more can be spent on marketing, developing other parts and structures of the platform, etc. Now let's talk about the token sale. This is very interesting. In the token pre-sale, bonus is 100%. In the token sale tier 1, you get 50% bonus. That's very generous actually. 20% token sale in tier 2, 10% token sale in tier 3, and of course in tier 4 you get no tokens bonus. Now, how will the funds be distributed? The pre-sale, 6% of the token supply will be going into the pre-sale. Tier 1 will have 10% of the tokens, Tier 2 sale 30%, Tier 3 30%, and Tier 4 30%. So to get those really juicy bonuses, you really need to get into the pre-sale tier 1 and tier 2 to get those really nice juicy bonuses. Now, distribution of raised funds, this is how we're going to go here. 10% will be for legal, basically company formation, structure, contracts with rental companies, framework of dispute resolution. So basically they're building up the legal framework. 20% will go into the actual product development, according to the roadmap, code audits. 40% will go into marketing, partnership network, event marketing, advertising. So there's so many blockchain events all over the world now, so they would like to use some of that money to go into those events, because the more they go around the world advertising themselves, they're going to pick up more customers. Administrative and operational costs, 30% for office, salaries, administrative expenses, which I think is really reasonable. You need to have a good development structure, and everybody needs to be happy. So here we've got the project timeline. Phase 1, quarter 2, 2017 was the company launched the business idea, that's how it all evolved, and structuring the key personnel of the company. And then we had phase 2, quarter 3, 2017, where the project details, roadmap, legal framework was all set up, market research, all that kind of thing. Partnership agreements were ready, finance, marketing, investment outreach, closed funding round. So they had a very small closed funding round there. Phase 3, late quarter 4, 2017, agreements with business partners in the United States and United Kingdom. So they've already got business partners lined up in Britain and the US. And they've got discussions with partners in Europe, Asia and other markets. So we're talking about a global outreach here. And phase 4, quarter 1, 2018, RXEAL token sale, March the 12th to April the 11th. Talent outreach to gather best team for further product development. So this is where they're going to be scouting for good development personnel here, and event marketing. So they're going to be going around and promoting basically this business. Phase 5, quarter 2, 2018, open beta release version for all clients. Full scale marketing campaign. So they're going to go marketing with a blast here, and we're going to have the open beta. Phase 6, which is early the 3rd quarter 2018, final release of the platform. So we'll have the live platform with an already active client base. Continued marketing and market expansion activities. So as you can see, this is a solid business with already customers lining up to join this platform. Now what I like about blockchain technology is not only the fact that micro investment is coming into this sphere. In other words, 5-10 years ago, your average Joe Blogs couldn't invest in a business like this. They couldn't invest in startup businesses. It was very hard. Now even micro investors can invest into this kind of business and get their foot into high-tech businesses. Blockchain technology also disseminates trust, and it brings with it more transparency, less corruption, and streamlines businesses to work in a more effective fashion. I hope you liked our overview today of RXEAL, and we hope to see you again in our next edition. Do click the links below if you want to join in the ICO. Do your due diligence as always, be an informed investor, and hope to see you on the other side. Bye for now.